I just finished up a metal pour outside. I figured I'd come inside and cool off and chat with you guys. Mess around on my computer at the same time. So it's going to be a little shaky because I'm on the computer here. What up, Derek? What's up, buddy? Oh, there it is. Huh. Thanks, bud. This is just a room. It's pretty neat. It's pretty organized. I use this room for a lot of things. I got a green screen right behind me. I use it for a lot of things. I'm replying to comments on my computer. It's tough out here, guys. It's tough out here. So yeah, guys, in case you're wondering, this is some of the things that I've made in the past. It's just another piece of my house that's kind of a showroom because I think every room in my house is a showroom. So this thing way up here at the very top, that is a Azog mace head from The Hobbit. I made that and I was like, I think it's too big for me to cast in metal, so I never did it. So I made a smaller version. I actually think I can cast that now. Because I recently cast a Minecraft sword and I didn't think I had enough metal for that, and I had plenty of metal for the Minecraft sword. So I actually think I can cast that. I may actually do that in the future. I kind of forgot that I had it there. But I do have a video on the smaller version, which isn't really much smaller than that. It's the same length. It's just a little bit. The circumference is a little bit smaller. Yeah, and that little layered. I got a layered skull up there. I don't know if you can see the skull. That's a layered skull I made. Gosh, I probably made that 3 years ago. Another project I thought about making out of metal, but I just, for some reason, I liked it the way it was. I used tiny little thin pieces of foam, and I have this program that sliced the model in increments of however thick I wanted it. So I carved out a whole bunch of little tiny pieces of foam and glued them all together, and that's what I have left. That little ball there, I don't know if you guys can see it. I made that. That was actually an Orbeez ball. I made that video, gosh, again, probably 3 years ago. I put a whole bunch of Orbeez inside of a ball that I made out of sand. The cavity was a ball. Pulled the ball out, so I had a circle, and then I filled the circle with Orbeez, and that's how it came out. It's pretty cool. Not as cool as I thought it was going to be, but it's still pretty cool. What up, buddy? What up, Duke? What up, Jonah? Edwards? How's it going? Happy Saturday morning to you, if it's Saturday where you live. I know it is where Duke Nukem lives. He's nearby. He's on the East Coast. Amazing. I just got done melting. Um, I'm still I'm still working on some projects. I'm making them out of foam, and I didn't have anything to make this week, so I figured I'd just make a melting video. So I melted down. I don't even know what it was. They were like handicap things, like the walkers. I had a walker, and I had this other handicap thing I found on the side of the road. So I melted down some aluminum. I just finished it up. It's outside. I just finished melting it. I made a couple ingots out of it, so that was kind of cool. They were actually in my yard for, gosh, and I mean in the middle of my yard. I don't know why I never like put it with all the other aluminum I have. I just had it laying in my yard, so it was good to get rid of it finally and melt it down. Um, but I'm working on an axe. I want to make an aluminum axe for show, obviously. I'm still working on that. I gotta do some carving, some gluing, and all this other stuff. Um, but that's I just glued some of that up last night. That hopefully I'll be ready. I'll be ready to mount that next weekend, but the video won't be up for the fall until like the next 2 weekends, I guess. Um, Next week is brass. I did a brass melt for next week. That's kind of cool. I didn't. I used green sand on that cast, but I'm gonna do it again. But I'm gonna use the normal lost foam casting method that I always use with the dry sand. I didn't really like. I mean, it worked using the green sand, but um, I wasn't happy with it. I wasn't happy with it. I had some writing on it. The writing, you can read it, but it wasn't as crisp. If it was done the way I do it usually with the gypsum coating, it would have been really good. So I'm going to do it again with other patterns. That'll be in the future. But yeah, I got some stuff. I got some stuff lined up, guys. I have a ton of scrap. Brass, copper, aluminum. I have a lot more aluminum than I do brass and copper, but I have so much stuff, guys. I'm gonna do an aluminum can melt too in the near future because I've been saving my cans and I have a whole bag full of cans, so I'll definitely do that too. Oh, is that right, buddy? Brass and you don't mix. Why? What happens? I've never done anything like big in brass because I don't. I need to make better crucible tongs and pouring tongs because I don't want to be holding a crucible with a lot of brass in it because it's heavy and I don't want it to fall out. So I don't. I'm not really. I'm not really happy with those for any heavy metal. Yeah, I hear you. You overheat the brass and you're gonna have zinc fumes coming out. Unless you melt bronze, bronze doesn't have zinc. I think bronze has tin instead of zinc. I think there's another metal. I think it's bronze that doesn't have any zinc. So you got to get some bronze. I mean, I see people doing brass all the time on the internet. I mean, I don't do it often. I definitely have done it. I've done a few things. Actually, I think, let me see if I can get it here. I actually made this, guys, years ago. This is brass. It's a woman's bust. I use again a layered. I did it with that layered technique out of foam. I did this. I don't even know. I did that three years ago on that. That's old too. But that came out good. Yeah, I mean, you just have to get a thermometer, an infrared thermometer, so you don't overheat it. It is tough. I hear you. You just like to let the furnace burn. Just keep it burning. Just keep burning and adding metal. Don't worry about the temperature. Yeah, you do. Hey, bars are cool too. I got plenty of them. I have plenty of them. But yeah, next week, I actually poured brass bars too. So I have two brass bars next week, but I also made something next week. So we got what I made out of brass, and we have two brass bars. That's next week's video, which will be out on Sunday. I try to do one a week. I don't really have time to do more than one a week. It's really tough. Plus, I don't have any room, guys. This is how I video. I video with my phone and my other phone. I only video with cell phones, so the cell phone storage gets filled up pretty quick. And my next phone, I think it's 128 gig, but my next phone is going to be hopefully 250 or something. But it's not just that. The longer you have the phone, the more apps you get, the more room the apps need, the cache, the data. It just takes up so much room. You're not kidding. I'm still working on the axe. I'm making it out of foam, and it does. And geez, I know you saw the Minecraft sword I made. Holy cow, that took a while. I had to carve out all these pieces. I had to glue all these pieces together. I mean, it's a lot of work. People don't understand who watch my videos. Some of my stuff that I make. I mean, guys, I'm working for this stuff. It takes me a while to make this stuff, and then I got to edit the video. I got to shoot the video. It's a lot of work. It really is. It's a lot of work. I love it though. I like doing it. It keeps me busy. Keeps me busy. Who doesn't like to stay busy? Well, some people don't like to stay busy. I don't blame them. I mean, listen, I like to stay busy, but I also like my downtime. I definitely like my downtime. I'm gonna have a little downtime later today because I'm gonna start editing the video for next week. I actually still have to go back out to the garage to film some more footage. Um, and then I'll probably edit in the afternoon. Maybe I'll edit later tonight. I don't know. We'll see. I want to get outside because it's pretty nice outside. I think it's like 80 degrees here. It might not even be 80. It might be less, but it's a nice day. I want to get outside today. So we're going to do that. And I got to, like I said, finish videoing, which there isn't much left. And then I'm going to get out of here. 70 to 80 hours a week, so melting is usually an hour or two Sunday. Yeah. That's a lot of hours, buddy. 70 to 80. I mean, I technically do too. I mean, I have my 9 to 5 job, but I'm always if you count editing videos, I got to edit my videos, I got to, film the videos, which is usually only filmed on Sundays. I'm sorry, Saturdays. But sometimes I'll do it if I'm off on a Friday, I'll video on Friday. If I'm off on a Monday, I'll video on Monday. But I also have another YouTube channel, so I do that. I edit those videos, so I work probably 80 hours a week too. There is no doubt. What do you mean? That's contracting. Contract, like a subcontractor. Is that what you mean? So you're melting tomorrow. Tomorrow, Sunday Eve. Oh, you melt at 9 o'clock at night? Oh man, I don't like doing that. I like the way it looks though, but I'm always afraid like a rainstorm's gonna come in and I can't see it. Because I don't pour under like there's nothing over top of me when I'm pouring. So if it rained, I don't want it to rain on my stuff. Oh, it's the only time you have. Wow. Keep up the good work, bud. Yeah, I mean I would love to. I've always thought about melting at nighttime, but I'm just so worried that there's going to be a storm, like a pop-up storm, and I can't see the clouds coming, and all of a sudden it's just downpouring on my molten metal and then splashing everywhere and having molten metal pop, and oh, that's tragic. I'm telling you, Duke, I do a lot. I got two channels, so I gotta do both. The other one's a little bit easier because this one takes a lot more prep. Um, I mean, even editing the videos, the editing videos of this takes a lot longer than editing the videos of my other channel. But yeah, I definitely work 80 hours a week. There is no doubt about that. No doubt. Again, it's Saturday. I just spent 2 hours outside melting metal and videoing. I'm gonna go back outside, spend another 40 minutes maybe finishing up some shots, and then I'm gonna take a break for a couple hours, and then I'm gonna go back to editing the videos and try to get that ready for 2 weeks from now. That won't. So I'm not really in a hurry to get this video done because I have a video already ready for next Sunday. Almost ready. It's almost ready. Um, I'll post it to the members on Wednesday. I always like to make sure it's ready. Like I like triple check my videos before I send them out. So that's another reason why I like to make videos between 10 and like 13 minutes because I am rewatching the videos 3, 4 times to make sure that I got it good. So again, that's almost an hour of time just rewatching the video. It's a lot of work. It's really a lot of work. But it's all right. It's all good. I like it. John O. Edwards, I just noticed your if you're still here, your logo on your channel is Macho Man Randy Savage. That's awesome. I think he died. I think he did. He's got to be really old now if he didn't. I know unfortunately, Hulk Hogan passed away. That was crazy. He was kind of young, I think. So yeah, Macho Man would probably be the same age. Oh yeah. Yeah, is he still alive? That's funny. You just type in Macho Man and bam, he's the first one that pops up. Oh wow, he died in 2011. Wow. What up, Alan? Welcome to the stream, bud. Yeah, I didn't know he died. 2011. Jeez. And you guys play the Nintendo Switch? I got my Switch right here. I just got a Nintendo Switch 2 though. That's why this is just laying on my desk because I don't even really I don't use it anymore. I'm thinking about putting it in my other room because I have the Switch 2 now, which is bigger. so this is the one. Let's see if I can show you. Look at the difference in size. 1 and 2. I can't believe this turned on when I lifted it out of the thing. It was so hard to get the Nintendo Switch 2. I just got it like 2 weeks ago, maybe 2.5 weeks ago. Duke Nukem, buddy. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. How can I go on here? Yeah. That's awesome, buddy. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Yeah, you have a great day too. I'll see you later. I try to stream every Saturday now. Around this time actually, because I melt metal and then I try to stream after I'm done melting metal. So I'm gonna try to make this a habit. Yeah, buddy, have a good day, and I'll see you later. Thank you so much. You guys see my my Heinrichs Made coins I made in the past? Double-sided. 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 I actually haven't made these in a while. These are made, I think these are out of pewter. I made these out of pewter. So they're pretty heavy. Pretty heavy. I think they're pretty cool. Macho Man Randy Savage, wow. It's crazy, guys. I made, I'm just looking at some videos I have. I scheduled a video 6 months in advance. When did I, oh, I didn't put the date on it when I did it. March 12th. So I made a video on March 12th, and I'm posting it September 12th. Huh. I'm kind of excited for that video to post. I'm gonna do a couple of them actually. But it's funny because I look into my videos and your scheduled posts are on the top. So I see it. I see it all the time. I kind of wish they didn't do that because it's always in front of your face and you're always like, I want to post the video. I want to post the video. All right, guys, I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to go back outside, finish videoing my video for 2 weeks from now. Should only take me a little bit, but I'm going to get going. Again, if you guys are here every Saturday, I'm going to try to do a live stream after I'm done melting some metal to hang out and chat with you guys every week, hopefully. So thanks for joining the stream, guys, and I will see everybody later. Make sure you check out my new video coming out tomorrow at 9 o'clock a.m. Eastern Standard Time. All right, see you guys.